Hello, and welcome to TDB.
Hello. We are filming another episode. We have some ripe poo.
Yeah. What are we? 411? 412?
412.
412.
Rural Remembrance.
There you go.
I got it.
Yingeng.
Yeah.
So it is Haiwan ripe, which is one of those factories started in around the turn of the century, and started by ex-Munghai employees. So sources a lot of material from kind of the Munghai County area.
Yeah, cool.
So maybe this ripe will be sort of like those teas.
Yeah, potentially familiar. Let's get it out of there. And this is our rinse.
And Denny, you're a big ripe drinker still, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think this type of tea might be the tea that we both consume the most consistently throughout the year. Yeah.
I feel like, so you don't drink raw all the time?
I drink raw maybe every other day.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And ripe, because my wife likes it too. I just, the big blue pot that I have over there, I always have it brewing some ripe.
Yeah. It's so cozy to drink. It's just easy drinking.
Exactly, yeah.
It's really good on the stomach. Not too intense.
Right. It's not challenging like the last tea was challenging.
Yeah. Really clean quality, by the way.
Yeah. So this was one of the teas in Shoemageddon. One of the better teas, in my opinion, at least. In the blind tasting there.
Yeah, nice. I love it.
So we will see what we think.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Get my mojo back.
Yeah.
Nice and dark. This was made last year?
Yeah, but the material could be from years
okay.
before that, so
Gotcha.
always a little hard to pinpoint.
I guess a little bit of variety in there, but it's still fairly dark. It's not black.
Mm-hmm.
It smells great. It smells classic.
Yeah, has a nice brightness to it, which is you're not going to get from every ripe. Yeah, so a little bit of a lighter color to start with, and maybe just as the thing is starting to decompress.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
Very woody.
Yeah. Great texture already and quite sweet. Nice. Yeah. A little hint of chocolate in there too.
Yeah, it's a nice brightness to this too. Yeah.
Yeah. I used a bit more leaf than I didn't know the age when I started to throw the leaf in there. I would probably, had I known that it was so young, probably done a little bit less, but actually I'm pretty pleased with this. So we'll see if it kind of gets a little bit more intense.
Yeah. So why'd you screw up so bad?
And this one's not too stone pressed or iron pressed either, so it should open up a little bit quicker. Color, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, not like a complete jet black liqueur. Smells great.
Yeah.
This is just a classic ripe. I like it.
Would this pass the ultralight test?
Yeah, for sure. These ones, as long as it's not too, it's kind of hard to find a ripe. We've had a few really kind of out of the box ripe Pu'erhs on the show, but it's kind of hard to find a ripe tea that you can't just like nuke. You know what I mean? So
in the best possible way.
Yeah. Yeah.
We try trying not to use that term too casually these days, Denny. Just kidding. Nervous laughter.
Yum.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. This, the last tea was one where it's like you take a sip and you want to analyze it. This tea, I feel like you could have like 7 steeps and just be chilling with it. You don't need to overanalyze it. It's just a very it's not simple, but it's a straightforward profile that's easy to understand.
Yeah. And right in the heart, smack dab in the middle of a ripe Pu'erh, good quality, no kind of silty, off flavor whatsoever. Really great viscosity. I think a fair amount of sweetness, lingering sweetness is really nice. A little bit of some kind of darker notes too in the very beginning of it.
Yeah.
Really tasty.
Yeah. As far as standard ripes go, would you put this kind of in the middle or a little different at all?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a more chocolatey, slight bitterness to it.
Right.
Some of them have more of a vanilla and cherry sweetness to it. This one's a bit of a like lower base notes, but overall, yeah, definitely just like kind of classic, right? Really pretty nice, yeah. Not as oaty as some other ones are, although still a little creamy. I'm gonna push this one a little bit, and we'll see how we do. Just do a little bit.
Mom test?
Oh man, I think maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, so could a new drinker enjoy this? Probably. It's a pretty different profile, right? Someone who's never had this flavor profile before is like, why does this taste like sweet sticks? You know, like I don't like bark, but if you're open-minded, I think that anyone who's never really been into tea would be pleasantly surprised by this flavor profile. Definitely.
Right.
Yeah. Bit of kind of that sassafras bark root beer type of thing going on. So okay, that's probably good. Ooh yeah.
There we are. There we're getting that really darkness. So we'll see here how the flavor has evolved. Just getting a little bit of that. We'd expect it to be just a little more thick, and we'll see if it has any bite back.
Yeah. And it's pretty hard to find a ripe that's bitter. Again, we've had a variety of weird stuff on the show.
Yeah.
Look at the bubbles. I mean, so even though, like, just from this high pour, the bubbles, that eventually they kind of stop, they go away, but they're just so, like, auburn. Beautiful. Beautiful in the cup. It's really gorgeous.
Cheers. Bring out a little bit more of that vanilla creaminess to this. A little bit of a richer body.
Mm-hmm.
There is just a little bit more bite back to this.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
like
know.
you're just like narrating my exact experience. That was very surreal. Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Just in that bite back is not bad at all. It's just like a depth of flavor and kind of a intensity that's nice. Again, would that be a no-go for someone who's new at drinking tea and just trying to get into different flavor profiles? Maybe.
Yeah.
Then again, if you're really into dark coffee and you like a French roast, you might find this to be really enjoyable. So it's going to be, user dependent, but...
Right. Yeah,
really
that's a good point. I think if you were serving this for a newer drinker, you'd probably serve them the earlier steeps. And then if they wanted to try it when it's stronger, then you would do something like that last steep.
I love that, though. The texture is one of my favorite parts of ripe, and that steep just nails it for me. Nice and thick, syrupy. A little bit of that charcoal, bitter coffee, chocolate, cacao thing going on.
Yeah, I really like it too when it gets just a little bit stronger.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, people should be able to pick this up.
I think so. I mean, Steam Milk, thank you to him who organized Shumageddon. He found these all from sources that are pretty easily available, and these should all be pretty affordable. So I don't know exactly where, but Haiwan, Yingeng, Rural Remembrance. So yeah, go use the Googleable and use your brain and find it.
Yeah, use your brain and pick this up, though. This is a definite recommend for me. And something that I think is maybe a bit nicer than a daily drinker even. So if they check it out, thank you, Steam Milk. You're a bro. Don't do anyway. We'll see. And more on tdv.org. Check us out. Give us a Google. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Give us a dislike because it doesn't even matter anymore. Ha 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 ha. And we'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.
Ciao.